Hello, YouTubers and all those out to watch. I have not did a video like this in quite some time, I think. At least a little while. I'm kind of exaggerating the quite some time thing. So, as you guys already know, or are quite aware, I did a video, or a pickup video, showing I got this right here. The PlayStation TV, or the Vita TV, as I believe it's called in Japan. But, alright, so I ended up picking this up. And I turned it on prior to getting it to make sure it worked. And it works pretty damn well. As you can see right there, it works. But the downside of it is it still requires a memory card right there. So I'm trying to get a good angle on that. Think you can make that out. There we go. As you can see right there, needs a memory slot right there. And the fact that you can put Vita games in it primarily, or actual physical cards, I guess they're called, is pretty nice too. You can put the card in there and you can basically, go about your business. So, you can take your card out, or your game out, and have your said thing with that, which is pretty cool. I mean, the downside is how small these games are. Like, this is about the size, and I'm saying about the size of a SD card or a SIM card for phones. I mean, the SIM cards are obviously a little bit more smaller than this, but not by much. But, again, it's kind of crazy the following thing here is happening, and I'll show you. I'm putting this back. Oops. Put this back into the slot here. Now I'm putting this back in the slot. Reads it. Perfectly cool. However, this is what happens. This is what upsets me quite a bit. That right there. Now, I looked up online prior to this, and there's very vague information about there being any sort of update that supports this said game. Now, this is what plays and plagues a big thing about this device right here. I mean, I understand the game is from 2013, so I don't expect thunder to strike the freaking ground before me. But I expect a little bit more support, I think, with games on their system. Now, this also rests on the shoulders of the company that, of course, published the game, which was Xseed Games, which localized this to the States. Now, I ended up picking up this. It was affordable, so I'm not upset of how much I paid for the game, because eventually I'll get a Vita, and when I do, I can actually genuinely play this game, and I can hold hands with myself and skip merrily down the road. Otherwise, I'll be seeing this message right here, which of course makes me very, very, very irate. Now, this is the major problem with this device right here. Lack of support. I understand there's a lot of games that use that feature right there. But I mean, if you can just simply override that, make it so that way the system of the game itself doesn't really need that too much, and there shouldn't be a big deal. But it still rolls back to that support thing, which kind of upsets me. I mean, it isn't just this game I'm talking about. What happens if I genuinely wanted to play another game from this library of games to be had? And this is one of the good ones out of the said library. One of the good ones that comes out of the Vita. Like, it has a lot of positive feedback. It's a very good game, so why didn't Xseed put any sort of word to these gentlemen right here, as well as this company right here, to say, hey, maybe we should put some support across all platforms, that way folks who have purchased this game can play it on a nice or a decent sized screen TV and be able to do so and have their cake and eat it too. Now, again, I completely understand. It works perfectly on the Vita itself, the actual Vita system. But if you're going to make a device that's supposed to emulate just pretty much to be able to plug this into your big screen TV or whatever else at 720p native resolution with that, the 1080p resolution, and be able to enjoy the said game, then, you know, it'd be kind of nice that people could actually play their games. I mean, I understand this might be too much coming out of me from a game that's from 2013 again. Don't get me wrong, I understand the year and how old this game is and how much fucks that probably this company would even give towards the said game, but you expect a little bit of leeway here of this game at least being updated by now. That's my major gripe about this. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not completely upset, because I still can have the game in my collection, and eventually when I do be able to get the means of playing it, I'll have it, and I'll be able to play it. But till now, or until then, I'm shit out of luck, which sort of sucks. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I think that's personally kind of sucky. I mean, yes, I got the system affordably, or I got this device affordably, so I can't be completely upset, but then the price of it doesn't weigh out this crap right here. But anyway, what do you guys think? I mean, personally, it sucks that I'm not able to play this game on the system. I mean, probably a lot of people are probably feeling the same way about other games they probably bought for this just because they wanted to play them on this interface and they're not able to do so. Or people who do own Vitas and wanted to play this on the big screen, unfortunately cannot play it on the big screen because of this issue right here. But anyway, I'm going to put this back in its container and back on the surface that I've gotten it from. And I'll call it a day, I suppose. But there you have it. Case closed for now. God, I sound like such a whiny neckbeard sometimes, but god damn it, when you want to play a game, you should be able to. Touch my nipples.